Hi everyone, welcome to NTR 290, Intro to Evidence-Based Research. I'm Maureen McCoy, I'm your instructor for this course. You can read more about me in the shell. This course is really a chance for you to slow down the research process and really for us to break apart each step of research and then how that research can be used to help you answer questions in your future careers. So if you think about, like, I'm a registered dietitian, so I always get people that come up to me and say, oh, what about the ketogenic diet? I think I should go on that diet. So that's when you go to the research, look up the research, see what it's saying right now, and then come back to that person with an educated answer. We can't just look at any old website and be like, oh, well, looks like you could lose some weight, blah, blah, blah. I think you should try it. Like, we have to really, in our health science field, we really need to base all of our advice that we give people on evidence. So hence evidence-based research. Evidence is the research that's currently available to us. So in this class, you'll be learning how to use PubMed and CINAHL, some of our research databases, a little bit better, as well as coming up with a research question and then figuring out how to answer that question by looking at the current research that's available. So it's definitely has a little bit of writing involved. This is a literacy course, so you hopefully saw that when you registered. But I think after students take this class, they come back to me and they're like, actually, that was really useful. I'm really using the skills that I learned in your class in my future classes, and that's what my goal is. So we hope to just really help you through the research process and slow it down, because I think when you get caught up in your classes, sometimes we tend to, if there's a paper due, you might write it like overnight or within a few hours. And for this class, you have 7.5 weeks. So you should be thanking me. Just kidding. All right. So let's look at our course shell, and I'll just give you a big overview. I'm just going to share my screen with you here. All right, here we are. So when you open it up, it'll open up to the syllabus page, so you can look through that. So I will have online office hours for this class via Zoom. If you haven't used Zoom before, it's super easy. You don't need an account. I'll just give you a web address and you just click on it and it'll go straight to me in the meeting. So if those times don't work for you, then I'm also available at many other hours of the day. So I've talked about some of our learning outcomes for the class. If you are a dietetic student, this applies to you, but I don't think most of you are, since this is an online class. There is no textbook for this class. We are just relying on information that's on the internet and in our library databases, so don't have to worry about that. You'll see in the class there are assignments throughout. There is a quiz pretty much each week, and then there are discussion board posts. The discussion board posts are really focused on the research process. So it might say, like, what have you plugged into PubMed this week? How many sources did you get back? What types of studies are you looking at? So all the discussion board posts are pretty much focused on the research process. So hopefully that'll be helpful to you as we go. And then the course schedule we're going to look at in the shell. You can review the rest of the syllabus before you take the syllabus quiz, and also listen to this till the end. All right, so if you're still figuring Canvas out and getting used to it, I would go through the Canvas student orientations, because those will be helpful. You can read more about me on here. We also have a TA for the course, so I'll be including her information there. Let's just scroll down here. All the office hour information and the Zoom link will be there. And let's look at our course schedule here. So all of your assignments are due on Monday nights. Since classes are starting on a Monday, I just thought that would be the easiest way to kind of space it out. So you can see during the first week, there's a few additional items with the syllabus quiz and the academic integrity agreement, but then you'll see there's a discussion board post. This is just your introductory post, and then there is a quiz. So all of the quizzes are open book, open note, not timed. So it really is just to help make sure that you have been looking at all the readings and the lectures. So all the questions will tie you directly to that. So no pressure, you can complete it gradually throughout the week, save your work as you go, and then just submit it by the due date. Discussion board posts and quizzes are not accepted late, but you can drop your lowest one. So if you have just a weird week where everything's going wrong, something happens, just know that you can drop your lowest one, or if you miss it, then that's the one that you'll drop. If there's other assignments during the week, so anything else outside of the discussion boards and quizzes, you can submit late with a 10% deduction in points per day late, and you can submit it up to 1 week late. So just know that you can always do that if something happens. So you can kind of see discussion board post, quiz, and then potentially a few other projects each week. On the weeks where it might be a little bit heavier assignment, then I did not have a discussion board post that week. So you won't necessarily see one every single week. And then we can scroll through that. So I'm still playing with our course a little bit. So you might not see the entire schedule on here because I'm going to make a few more changes just to be sure that I'm getting you to where you need to be with this course. So once you get to each module, I'm going to open up the modules gradually throughout the semester. So I'll open it up probably the Monday before the next Monday. So just so you don't get overwhelmed. And it's really important that you look at your feedback from each week before you move on to the next module. So that's why I don't open up multiple modules at a time. So for each module, there's an overview page, and then I also record an overview video. So make sure that you listen to those because those will have little hints that might be helpful for the assignments that week. Then there is a learning materials page. So this has all of your required readings for the week, as well as any videos to watch. So you will open up all those, watch those throughout the week. Syllabus quiz. Academic integrity agreement. Discussion board post, and then you will also respond to at least one other student. And then the quiz. So again, the quiz will let you know what reading it's referring to, or it'll say like in lecture 1, it said this, this, and this, true or false. So again, no time limit, open book, open note, take your time, and just work your way through those. So again, you drop your lowest quiz, you drop your lowest discussion board post, and then other assignments can be turned in late if need be. We will be working a lot with using the ASU library this semester, so there is a tab on your left side there for that. I do post a fair amount of announcements. Most of them are to remind you of upcoming what's due, as well as to give you hints about what the assignment is and different ways to approach it. So make sure that you're getting notifications when I post the announcements, and you can set those up. If you look on the far left here, you can set that up in your Canvas account. So again, make sure you look at the Canvas overview if you're not so familiar with that. So that is your big picture overview of the course. I look forward to working with all of you, and please email me with any questions. I don't use the community forum thing and the discussion boards. I prefer that you just email me directly if you have any questions, just so misinformation doesn't get spread. So just email me. I respond quickly within 24 hours. So let me know if you have any questions, and we will have a great semester. So thank you so much.